looking for someone super cool, someone I get inspired by, and I can do a creative haircut and a new on-trend color. And I found you, Daphne.
And I found you.
I know, we didn't find each other. We pre-lighten your hair, and I know I want to introduce my next special guest, Cara Kestner, also very known as Carmi on Instagram. She does most of the colors that I'm able to do for video or other shoots, so thank you so much for being here.
She had just told me that she wanted to do something fun and bright and really cool on her. So I took a look at her and I looked at the color of her eyes, I looked at everything she had going on, her face shape, and felt like something bright and electric would be really cool. So for her color, I already pre-mixed everything. I used Color Fresh Create, used some fun different shades of Infinite Orange and some magentas, some corals in there. So we're gonna give her something bright and make those eyes pop. So I'm gonna start right here and just put it all the way up to the top part. So it's gonna go even on her base, and her base is gonna just add a little bit of depth in there. And comb it through so it's evenly distributed. And then you're on to the next section here.
So I want to take this opportunity too to let you guys know where we're at today. We're actually filming at the Harlot Salon on the famous location on Melrose in West Hollywood. We have a great opportunity to be showcasing our talent for Wella Education. I'm saying this correct, Wella Education. I think I want to be with Wella. Could you hire me as a Wella artist, Rochelle?
Of course. We're turning her into a colorist one day at a time.
Do you have to be a colorist to be on your team?
No.
Oh, I'm in. This is my audition right now. Watch, there's no staining. You see that? Look how beautiful. I feel like to really keep a salon going and keep the creativity going, working with young stylists and young talent who have the same passion as I do, is the magic. All right, Cara's gonna finish this. Thanks for coming. You want me to keep working?
Yeah.
Oh. 30 minutes, it wasn't that bad, right? Wow, it's a good color. There we go. How was that? Lovely? Okay, good. Now look at this color, huh? It's all done and ready to go. So my overall feeling for this haircut would be I know I want a bigger, bolder fringe. From there on, I want to just start layering the hair just around the face. I don't want to keep that much length. I want to cut a little bit off, but it's all going to be like an organic, very lifting haircut. Soft, sexy layers. You can call it whatever you want. Some people call it mullet, some people call it the bullet, some people call it like a longer version of a grown-out bob, but layers. It's going to be a haircut what just fits her lifestyle. It's going to fit who she is in the world. So I'm just going to section off the front area, the fringe. I always like starting first with the fringe because I know if I nail this one, I'm good everywhere else. So my guideline would be my eyes, and I know the length of the fringe is going to be right between, it's right when a little dip happens on her nose. Skim just a little bit above the desired length. Whoa! Let's do this again. Take this section. Just start skimming just above the desired length of the hair. And I like the blade because it's kind of like makes it a bit more of a softer line, a little bit uneven. And I like everything to be a little uneven. And I feel like that blade just gives you that that texture everybody's kind of looking for. Go right behind the ear and push your comb upwards. That's going to be your desired section. Take this section and comb it straight down. The other one goes back. And then you combine these two slightly together. So you can just pinch the section and you can slide it all down. But what I'm really looking for is just a straight line, right? I'm not looking for a curved line, any of that. I want to keep the length as vertical as possible. And press the blade against that section. And that's what you're gonna cut off. So it's a bit choppy, right? You take the section and just cut it off. And this is the section, you want to keep it very vertical, but you want it choppy. You don't want it too feathery. Because I feel like when you make it more choppy, especially with her hair texture, it will actually give you more definition and give you more highs and lows. Take your section, move it, not flat, but more like in a sliver. And take your sections and visualize the length from the end of the fringe right above the mid-shaft, right? You don't want to go too low because you don't want to bevel. You want to have a straight line. I like sometimes to cut just on the fly, meaning organically the hair is going to show me where it wants to go, what it wants to do. That means cutting on the fly to me. Take the shortest bit, it's right there, hold it out. And I'm going to move with my sections down. So as you saw, my first section took in front of the hairline, from the ears. And I used a technique called skimming technique. You're creating a lot of natural flowing layers with the tool of the blade. I'm going to use a different technique called twist and cut with the blade in the same way I've done the skimming technique all around the head. So you're going to go in, you take a section, you twist it, you pinch it, and you skim it off. So that actually gives it more volume on the rounding of the head. So you have a bit more of that 70s vertical layering. I absolutely adore this haircut. And what I like about this haircut, it's not like layers, layers, layers. It's like the layers are kind of rounding up the head, kind of like melting down and sliding down towards the shoulders. Clap that. Clap, clap that clap. And then you can hit the blow dry. If you hit the blow dry, you want to just hold the section. You don't want to start blow drying with a brush or anything like that. To really keep that texture, what you just put in, the best technique is place your hand, kind of like put the movement into your hands, press your fingers together, hold the blow dryer just for a second and warm it up and let it go. And that's the trick. I'm gonna have Ernie come in. Ernie, who's the style master, is gonna come in and bend the hair a little bit the way he does his best.
All right, so we're gonna start on the right side. These curls are gonna going from away from the face and then towards the face. I feel like doing these curls bring out more of a natural kind of feel. So we're gonna start at the hairline, going away from the face. I'm just gonna turn it in just a tad and then just drag it down and straighten those ends. So just a tad bend in it. And this one we're gonna go towards the face and just straighten those ends. And so we're going to be doing that all throughout the head, alternating from away and towards the face.
So I'm going to just shake out the hair. I'm going to take some texture maker, another favorite products of mine. It's a liquid and you spray it into the hands. I prefer to spray it into the hands than the hair. And then really like just rub it through the hands, let it dry up naturally so it has that tactile feeling. And just go ahead and just run your fingers through the hair. And then take some dark oil mist. I love the feathery kind of like, it's airy, it doesn't look heavy, but you have that like, that layer effect of, she kind of woke up like this. Looks amazing. And off you go.